Welcome to the channel! I'm teacher Jay from Kangaroo Study. Now previously, we have discussed about the sum and multiple problems, right? Today, instead of sum, we'll be discussing difference and multiple problem with common decrease. I hope you enjoy it. So without further ado, let's take a look at the question. At first, Mary had $166 and Larry had $304. Each of them bought 5 similar plates, and each of the plates they bought was of the same price. After buying the plates, Larry had 4 times as much money as Mary left. Look at this question. It's a word problem with so many conditions. So what is the best way to visualize these conditions? Draw models. So now, let me show you the model here. In this question, Mary had $166 and Larry had $304. Let's use this gray bar to indicate the money at start. Each of them bought 5 similar plates, and each of the plates they bought was of the same price. Let's use this blue bar to indicate the money they spent on these 5 plates. After buying the plates, Larry had 4 times as much money as Mary left. Let's say if Mary had 1 unit left, how many units will Larry have? Larry will have 4 units. Well done! We have combined all the information into our model. Now let's take a look at question A. How much money did Mary have left after buying the 5 plates? We know that Mary had 1 unit left. So the question is actually asking, what is the value of this 1 unit? How do we find out? Now let me give you an example first. Let's say I know that 4 units are equivalent to $40. How do I find out the value of 1 unit? We can first write down 4 units to 40, and then we can use 40 divided by 4 to obtain the value of 1 unit. So that means to find out the value of 1 unit, we can first try to locate the number of units and the corresponding value. So, back to this question. How do we find the number of units? We know that both Mary and Larry spent some money on these 5 plates, and each of the plates they bought was of the same price. So that means both Mary and Larry have been deducted the same amount of money due to these 5 plates. We call it common decrease. Now after buying the 5 plates, there are some money left. So what is the difference in terms of unit between Mary and Larry's money now? Easily we observe the difference is 3 units. And what is the corresponding value of these 3 units? It's the same as the difference between Larry and Mary's money, which is 304 minus 166 equals to $138. So now we can write down 3 units to 138. So 1 unit equals to 138 divided by 3, which is $46. So Mary had $46 left. Now let's move on to question B. What was the price of 1 plate? We know that at start, Mary had $166. And after buying the 5 plates, she had $46 left. So that means this 5 plates will cost 166 minus 46 equals to $120. So 1 plate will cost 120 divided by 5, which is $24. And we found the answer. But we're not finished yet. Now look at this question. What can we learn from it? We know that both Mary and Larry have been deducted the same amount of money, and we call it common decrease. Although we don't know the exact value of this common decrease, does it affect the difference between Mary and Larry's money? No, it does not. So when computing the difference, we can just ignore this common decrease. And in the question, we are given the difference. We are also given the multiple relationship. So this is called the difference and multiple problem. Let's recall, what have we done to find out the value of 1 unit in this type of question? We try to locate the number of units and the corresponding value. So, to conclude, in common decrease problem, when finding the difference, we can ignore the common decrease. And to find out the value of 1 unit, we can try to locate the number of units and the corresponding value. And that's it. Now, if you understand this, take a look at a very similar question here. If you have finished this question and want to check out the answer, scan this code and join our WhatsApp group. We have created this WhatsApp group specifically for P3 and P4 students to discuss their math studies. And if you like this video and want to check out more interesting contents, make sure to click the button below and subscribe to our channel. With that, it's time to say goodbye. I'm Teacher Jay, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!